Welcome drone builders and pilots. I'm taking a quick break from summer vacation here in Norway to show you this brand new product from OddityRC. On July 17th, this 5-inch FPV frame was released and OddityRC sent it to me so I could be one of the first to show it to you. The name of this new frame is the Echo 5 and it comes in two variants. You have the True X version, which I have here, and there is also a Dead Cat version available as well. So in this video, I'll build and take a closer look at the frame, and later this summer, there will be a full 5-inch build video using this frame. The first thing you see when you open the box are two battery straps, a QR code for the user manual, and the obligatory stickers. The battery straps look like they're made from Kevlar rather than the type with a rubber coating that tends to wear off over time. The QR code takes you to a clear assembly guide that covers the essentials and gives you everything you need to get the frame built. You also get a sheet showing everything included in the box, along with a clear overview of which screws to use and where. All the different accessories come in separate bags, clearly labeled with their contents. The frame parts themselves come vacuum sealed, which makes the whole package feel quite premium. As I'm unboxing, I can see that both the bottom plate and the top plate are made from aluminum, which is something you don't usually see on 5-inch frames, so it'll be interesting to see how this holds up in terms of frame resonance and durability. The arms, on the other hand, look to be made from high-quality carbon fiber, and they're about 5.5 millimeters thick. All the screws are also separated into different labeled bags, making it easy to find the right ones. You also get a 2-piece battery pad, silicone dampers for the O4 camera, and yes, this frame is compatible with O4, plus a USB extension cable, a beeper, XT60 cables, and a full set of TPU parts. The quality of the TPU parts looks clean. The included antenna mount is designed for the O4 Pro antennas, but I can also see that you can download STL files from OddityRC's website, including one for the O3 with a single antenna mount. So let's get started building this frame and see how it turns out. We'll start with the middle piece and mount it to the bottom plate. This piece locks the arms in place and it's secured with two 8mm M3 screws from the underside. So to mount the arms, you'll need to find the bag with the 13mm M3 screws and the bag with the titanium-colored washers. Since this is the True X version of the frame, all the arms are identical, so you don't need to worry about which ones go front or back. The arms look precisely cut with tight tolerances, and they lock perfectly into place. The M3 screws with the washers go in from the underside through the arms and are secured by the middle plate using press nuts. When installing the middle plate, make sure the orientation is correct. It has a specific shape that matches the shape of the arms. Now, the base of the frame is complete, and it was honestly a piece of cake. Next up are the standoffs and the camera housing. There are 6 standoffs, and the longest one's 30mm goes at the back. The camera housing is also made from aluminum. The silver-colored part should face outward. Now the only thing left before installing the top plate and the TPU are the 4 shorter standoffs. These also help lock the arms in place, since the screws go through the arms. And now that all the screws are in place, there is absolutely no movement in the arms. The frame feels very rigid and solid. This frame also comes with side plates. I'm not really a big fan of side plates, and I might leave them off in the full build video coming later, but for the sake of the process, I'm installing them now to see how they look. At least, they add almost no weight, and they actually don't look too bad either. On the top plate, OddityRC has included mounting points for a GoPro mount. They also provide 4 washers to prevent the screws from digging into the TPU. Personally, I would probably use this spot for a GPS instead, since I rarely run a GoPro on 5-inch builds nowadays. Okay, so now the frame is complete, with everything installed, except for the electronics, obviously. I think this frame was very easy to build, compared to some other 5-inch frames I've worked on, which makes it beginner-friendly, in my opinion. And visually, it looks pretty awesome. When it comes to weight, it comes in at 208 grams, which puts it somewhere in the middle. Compared to other 5-inch frames, it's not one of the lightest, but it's definitely not one of the heaviest either. When it comes to finishing the build, I can't say too much yet, but I'm looking forward to adding the electronics and seeing how it flies. I have to say, I'm a bit curious about their choice of using aluminum for the top and bottom plates, but it might actually work perfectly fine. When it comes to price, this frame sits on the lower end and is quite affordable. You can get it now for only $59 during the first week. And I'll leave a link, an affiliate link, in the video description if you want to check out this frame and try it yourself. And if you're curious about how this frame turns out when built into a complete drone, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I have a lot of exciting projects coming up. I'll be attempting to replace a MOSFET on an ESC, testing out the OddityRC cordless soldering pen, trying to repair a DJI Neo, and of course, building this 10-inch drone. But that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.